Amnesia is a game about atmosphere, so I'll keep commentary to a minimum, at least I think. Anyways, let me give you a quick introduction. I'm not very familiar with horror games. Amnesia is the first actual horror game I've ever finished. That's because I'm not actually classifying Dead Space or Metro like horror games, because you're not going to be scared if you have a gun to shoot the enemies with. So, pretty much, I don't know how actual horror games are, and I thought a big part of it was a scarce lighting. So I played almost the entirety of the game with a brightness bug that has to do with f.lux. Some of you might be already familiar with it. This brightness bug makes the game pitch black everywhere except for one step in front of you. I pretty much played the entirety of the game in those conditions and only realized it was a bug after reaching the final act of the campaign, because there was a certain level that was literally impossible to complete with those lighting conditions. I realized my condition wasn't the norm because I looked up a walkthrough and found out that they could see what was in front of them. So I looked it up and found that it was an actual bug. And so I fixed it, but the game wasn't as fun even if I only played the final act with the normal brightness levels. So that's why I'm here, prepared to play it again. I was thinking to play it on the hardest difficulty as well, but looking more into it, I found out that on that difficulty you don't get all your cues when you get chased. And as you'd expect from a blind person, sound is imperative. So unfortunately I won't be able to do that. For reference, this is how the game should normally look. And this is how I see it. Now, let's begin.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Sorry. Let's close that. This is quite reassuringly bright. Yeah, that's the kind of brightness I'm talking about. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. Guess you had to demonstrate to me all the unsettling events, didn't you? The good old lantern. Oh, we do have oil. It's convenient. That's something. Nope. There's a cupboard. Oil.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Well, quite the introduction. What does this lever do? Wait, am I supposed to go here? Oh yeah, apparently so. Why's that box unmoved? Okay, let's not waste any more oil. Let's go. Can't see anything. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with a neglect towards family. Having a sprint hint is never a good thing in a horror game.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Well, it appears that the inner sanctum is unavailable. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can't be dissolved? Well, that's quite a hint with it saying dissolved. Well now, this is quite a... Didn't know you can open that. I actually tried lifting it. Well, that's nice. Might not look like it, but no, unfortunately I can't crush these. I have tried. I guess that's a no. Well, on the left there's a wine cellar, on the right the laboratory. Wait, does it translate? Wait, it does. Oh. It's not nice at all having the screen move on its own. Ooh. These are the archives. Now, judging by the hints they've been giving us, I think they want us to go here first. And now, which of the two? I believe they mentioned the laboratory first. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden in the fear she too would be punished. I guess that's who screamed. Let's light this up, shall we? Oh, we're standing on a plank. Well, something appears to be coming from here. Would it be staying there? Just preparing myself a good hiding spot. Making sure nothing's in the corner.
You have to get out of here.
You want a puddle? I'm not gonna test out if I can fall in as well. So... lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from the most recent experiment has taken its toll on many of the less stable ingredients in the storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. This is the laboratory. So ingredients are apparently in the wine cellar. Oh, let's light this. 4 different chemicals are needed. So, evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Has it ever... Never really said it was an acid, but putting 2 plus 2 together, I'm guessing we needed to dissolve the web in the refinery. And ingredients are found in the web cellar. Thank you very much.
There should be more coop racks. Let me see. And 1 part aquaforce.
This is the 3rd attempt to produce artificial vitae life, so a homuncula. I have no idea. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given, and the copperite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis. I hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid. Oh, so that's where you read it's an acid. And proves impractical to put to any use as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with great care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope, and I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Oh, so this is the chemistry pot. I was wondering if I could light it, but apparently it's the chimney that's providing a lighter for me. Is that oil? Something's gonna happen now. No? Well, I'll be on my way then. A fragrant taste of rose lingers in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought. I couldn't finish reading. It's a shame. Well, ingredients we need are in the wine cellar, and it appears to be locked. Please don't tell me the key was in the laboratory. Find a key to the wine cellar. Well, for now let's just try one of these rooms upstairs. In the archives. Oh, which one's the archive? This one? Or this one? Oh. Well, this is closed. What? Does that mean I could try opening it? Other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Peer pressure. Rare books. Librari. Catalog. Catalogy. Catalogy. I have no idea. It's a cockroach.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
The British? Well, that explains. Move the left stick while. Okay, I know that. Okay, let me disable hints. Or not. Nah, let's keep him. A fine book. Well then, we check the rare books. Where do we come from? Not from there. Let's check the catalogs. Should we light it? Nah. I hereby offer my full attention and service to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. His contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court, and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Gerich. A what's blurring my vision? How's my sanity? Slight headache, okay. Well, I'm guessing this is classified as dark, maybe. I don't know. Okay. Already following a studium. Let's check that out. Maybe let's not check that out. Very well then, let's check it out.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Well, you somehow managed to get out if you're writing the letter. So that's quite a spoiler, I guess. Can't pull these out, can I? I can pull these out. Well, there's moaning myrtle over here. I'm gonna light this. I should not have lit that. It's a bit of a waste. Oh well. What's this? All the tomes. Okay. Hey. Let's make a habit of closing the doors. Coming from in here? Oh, chest? No? Okay. Well, any key like item here? No? What is this? It's a book. Oh, is that something? Yes, it is. Why are they giving me a hiding place? Oh, I don't like that. Well, there's no point in peeking if I can't see anything anyway. I was better to like that one. No use in complaining now. The darkness hides you as well. Local history. Okay. What so local is it then? Well, I haven't... Hello? Can I move this? Nope. Always a good idea to light crossroads. Wait a second. I've been here. Catalogs. Damn it. Oh, so I literally made a... I wasted that, didn't I? Oh well. I mean, I have played Amnesia before, but it's not really a new game, so I can't say. What? So I can't say I remember it clearly. Let me turn this a second. Does crouch jump work here? No? Oh yeah, I can jump on the back side of the chair. Come on. It's taking too long. There you go. Now I'm untouchable. Oh. That's why I was grumbling. He must have hit his head. Oil. Well, we're still living off of the first flask of the starting oil. Not that you're supposed... to move the lever. Lever. Is there a lever? Why is he giving me this hint? Is there a lever? Like this. Nope. Let's close it then. Well, someone's portrait wasn't well appreciated. I can hurl rocks. Tabulatis. Floor plans. Floor plans. Okay, that was a unnecessarily long way to word it. Oh, so that's how chests look like. We're enjoying them.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
I feel like I should have been checking the maps while I was saying that. Ooh. Well then. Oh. That was not visible at all. Hey! Let's move along. Central Prussia? Can't tell if Alexander's mansion is in Prussia or not. The note was poisoned.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Sprint? I can't sprint. What if I move into the darkness?
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness,
Let's not do
I
that.
felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Let me turn around.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Hey, any rats biting on my ankles while I was sleeping? No. It's like this. Oh, refund. I've got 7 tinderboxes, so I am using them at a normal pace. Let's check what got smashed in earlier. Oh. Our entrance. Must find a new way out of this area. Luckily for me, there's a rock here.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
It's a rather thick wall you managed to smash through. Okay, there's clearly a frame back here. Hello. Well, at least I know what I need to do. Okay, I think I need to light something here. There you go. Nothing? Put that in the corner. That doesn't anger anyone, does it? Not mean to do that. Altstadt and Brenningburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brenningburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with the scattered lakes and is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any locals and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists of the tale, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have sighted them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? So wait, you pretty much hear them approaching you because they're dragging a living person around while they scream and struggle? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of the kingdom's past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went investigating a burrow in the northwest glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble. Some 10 years later, he dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron, the Baron of Brennenburg, lives a reclusive life with his family. Would that be Alexander? At his castle nearby Altstadt. No, that's not, because he's in Brennenburg, okay. At his castle nearby Altstadt. And like most of those noble births, rumors are inherited along with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of his country. That would make sense since they keep talking about 16th century. Okay, can I? Can't pull it out. Oh, I can open this. No, I can't. Oil. This isn't opening anything, is it? Am I missing a book? I think I'm missing something. Can't remember what the sound was, which implied that I did it incorrectly. This perhaps? Okay. Is this open as well? Nope, okay. Oh, what a fine little room. I'm not going to grab the key, because that's probably going to... Can I open this? Aha. Now let's open this cupboard first. Okay. I never actually read the titles. Regarding the closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. Oh. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. Oh. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigations from the public. So pretty much Wilhelm became a gatherer and is roaming the woods. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would in a sense solve both their problems. Starving? Drinking wine won't fix starvation. Yep. Let's go in the cupboard. No? Didn't I think it's fine. Huh. Is this unlocked now? Oh, it was already open. That's unsettling. Wait. We're back here. Okay, wait. What road did we come from? Over here, I believe. Hey, beautiful. Well, by any law of horror games, if you see the monster, follow him. Because they use it to guide you where to go. Although, wait, what am I talking about? I got the key, I need to go home now. Wait, this is the road home. Well, I don't care. I'm leaving. Not sure if that would have started a chase or something.